Okay, so, hi, hello, welcome back to another Creepypasta Story video. If you're wondering why this is different, I am recording this on my PC now, so I am using kind of like a different guy for the videos, and if YouTube pays me for my videos, I can actually get a model that is similar to my profile picture and the characters that I have created. But for now, this is going to be my little guy for now. But yeah, so creepypasta we're gonna be reading today is called a Sanatorium. But before I get into it, I do want to say a few things. First off, the video is one take. I do have something to add in my videos right now, which you're seeing it right here. But I have yet to really learn how to edit videos, so give me some time, and I'll get something hopefully good out to you guys soon. I might reread Abandoned by Disney, and then try to edit that video, and then have that for you guys. But we'll see. But second thing I do want to say, please consider using code GOONS at gamersubs.gg. That's code GOONS. You can use that to get 10% off at checkout. Gamersubs equivalent, a code for adults that have caffeinated and non-caffeinated versions of the drinks. So if that interests you, go check it out. Okay, so outside of that, let's get into it. This is the Sanatorium. Every resident in Columbia, South Carolina, knows about the old Bull Street Sanatorium building. College kids break into the place from time to time, and they explore. Some claim the building is haunted, but the most danger you'll probably find there is some crazed homeless person. A friend of mine went inside one time and poked around. After her experience, she swore she'd never go near that place again. We made fun of her until a few days later when she told us why. She was into old photography at the time, and we all gone through that phase, I think. She particularly liked taking pictures of old and abandoned buildings. The story surrounding the historic landmark didn't faze her in the slightest. It was just nonsense to her. So she didn't mind the growing darkness as the sun set on that hazy autumn day. The inside was unremarkable. Smutty graffiti and drug paraphernalia. But nothing too sinister. She got a couple of nice shots looking out the broken windows, then she got an idea. To get a shot from the upstairs room overlooking some of the city. A patient's eye view, as it were. The stairs were concrete, chipped and dull, but she made it to the third floor with little trouble. The view was disappointing though, so she gave up the idea. She ventured deeper into the building, hoping that the interior would show less deterioration. Natural light was getting scarce, so she quickened her pace. When she reached the other side of the building, she came upon something rather curious. The first completely closed door she had encountered since entering. Upon closer inspection, she saw something that left her frozen in fear for a solid moment. Tied slightly around the knob was a large clump of matted human hair. Jagged remains of scalp tissue had left a crimson stain at the roots. It looked fresh. She heard a faint shuffling on the other side of the door, but she couldn't shake herself from her stupor. There was scratching now. It was slow and quiet. Then the knob began to turn ever so slightly. Her next memory was being doubled over outside the building, gasping for air. She had dropped her camera, and that was an expensive loss. But going back for it was out of the question. After hearing this, the couple of us decided to brave the building the next day, on the off chance that we could retrieve her camera. She was adamantly against the plan, but we promised her that we will go in daylight, and we'll all be very careful. And it might save her a few $100s. Our trip was uneventful, though. It was just a bunch of graffiti and dusty debris, until we finally reached the room. There was no hair on the doorknob and sadly no camera, but stooping down, we found some broken pieces. Some bum probably found it and hawked it for booze. It was then I noticed that the door was slightly ajar, and we had armed ourselves with some old wooden planks we found in the building, just in case. I slowly nudged the door open with mine, and even with the light pouring through the windows, the creaking sound unnerved me. We ventured into the room to find it vacant, but there was a dark stains and scratch marks everywhere, particularly on the other side of the door. It wasn't clear whether the markings were made by man or an animal, but maybe it was something in between. Okay, so that was the Sanatorium. Hopefully y'all enjoy creepypasta. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for one.